I'm going to be giving you guys my 100% honest opinion of this. Hello, Tippity Tap Toes. Hello, sparkly peoples of the interwebs. Welcome back to my channel, Hello Sparkles. My name is Ashleigh, and today we'll be conjuring some crafts with NicPro UV resin. Hey, hi, hello, and welcome if you're new here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us and give this video a thumbs up because I know you're going to love it. Today, we are going to be working with NicPro, like I said, and usually we work with any kind of medium, clay and resin, and those are the only two things that are coming to the top of my brain right now. Oh, vinyl and sewing. I do a little bit of everything. So yeah, join along, become a Crafty Coven member, and hit that subscribe button like I already said. And yeah, join us. Join us. You know you want to. Come join us. Anyway, we'll just jump right into the craft. So NicPro was kind enough to send this to me, but I will be giving my 100% authentic, honest review on this. I have yet to open it. I just wanted to open it on camera to give you a review, my actual reaction of everything. And I'm going to glove up, mask up, well, not yet, but I'm going to glove up, mask up because, you know, safety first. And it also says it on the box because most resins do say that on the box. So we'll go over everything that the box says. We'll go over everything that's in the box, yada yada yada. I'll give you my review, what I'm making, and what I'm testing with it, the whole shabam. Also kicking my dogs out because it's not safe for them, so I'm going to go do that right now. So let's jump into it. As per usual, we'll probably put my hair back because we don't want hair to get in the way of everything. Looking real cute, yeah. So it's in the box. So it's NicPro UV resin, premium and hardness. I don't really know what that means. Bubble free and low odor, which is good. Crystal clear, anti-yellowing, which is also good. GERD, clear hard type. 500 grams. Package includes 250 grams. Made of non-toxic material, good transparency, no impurities. Has strong stain resistance and anti-yellowing. Easy directions. Please read through manual user only before options. Recommends using a 12 to 54 watt or above for UV resin light. I will just leave this here. Pause this so you guys can read it. So you have all the instructions because I'm not going to read all this because I actually already read all of this before. And you guys can obviously just do that all on your own. So pause to read. All UV resin is not suitable for big size projects. I will point that out. And not all dyes are suitable for UV resin. So I am not using dyes today because I don't think I have any UV resin dyes. I don't have any suitable UV resin dyes, so I'm going to test with glitter and mica powder that I do have. I want to also point out that it says wear gloves. If necessary, put on respirator and goggles. This is going to give off fumes. You still need to, when you're heating it, you still need to be wearing a mask. You still need to be wearing something to cover your lungs because this is still giving off fumes, just like when you're working with resin. It's not safe. I need to reiterate that every single time I'm working with any sort of resin. It's just safe. Just be safe. It protects you from getting some sort of allergic reaction later down the line or having one at all, period, if you have any sort of reaction to this stuff. So glove up, mask up, please. Like, it's just for the best. Okay. Oh, look. Okay, cool. It has a little mixing cup. Oh, 2 little mixing cups. Cute. Perfect, because I busted out my other ones just in case. Those are the nozzles for them. I'm just going to pull out one. Yeah, so you just basically replace this with that. That's all that's for. It's just so it fits down in the box when they're shipping it. Oh, and it comes with a little stir stack. Perfect. Excellent. I love it. Look at that. So cups, the resin, And then there's another one in there, and it also an extra one in there, and it also has like all the instructions in the back, so you can even get rid of this box. I like to keep my boxes and keep my resin stored in my boxes, because then I can mark on them when I purchased them, when was the last time I used them, that kind of thing. I can keep track of it, because you can only use resin for so long because they do expire. And for me, I go a long time sometimes not using resin, and if I don't plan on using it for a while, I have to mark it, so that way I know, okay, I really need to throw this and get new ones, because it can expire. It cannot be good for you. So this is what we're doing. It does have more instructions in here. Keep this. It also says, see, okay. Oh, so it has like examples. Squeeze out a few drops. Oh, cool. Look, it just shows everything. Look, do not touch until it completely cools. Cool. Gives you all the instructions. So, you know, pause and read if you need to read all of those, if you want to. If you lose your instructions, if you buy this, pause and read. So yeah, so it even says on here it has like wrong molds, wrong pigments. Like, it even tells you. That's awesome. I do like that it gives all these is all this information. That's awesome for people that are just starting. So excellent. That's wonderful. I love it. So I am going to be using this little package of glitter I've had it forever. I actually need to cut it open because I'm so prepared. I need to go get scissors. Let me do that. And then I have extra, what do you call it? I have my own extra stir stick that I had because I wasn't sure it was in this box. So I picked all this stuff up too. Extra cups, all that stuff, yada yada yada. And then these are the molds I'm going to be testing with, because these are the UV resin molds I have. This little cat mold and this little ghost mold. I've used UV resin in these before, and this is new, so I wanted to test this. It is a little bit deeper, but it has a very clear back and dog hair on it. My lamp I'm going to be using is this Melody Susie lamp. I don't remember the wattage on it and stuff like that. I got it off of Amazon. It cures my Let's Resin. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just do a clear test first. I'm not going to put any pigments in it. I'm not going to do any glitter, pigments, mica powder, nothing. I'm just going to do just clear in a ghost and see how it cures, see if I like it and everything. But I will tell you, when I opened up the box, it did not have a smell. When I opened up this Let's Resin when I first got it, I know he's got a little hat. When I opened up this Let's Resin when I first got it, even though everything was closed up, to me, it still had a smell. I have a very stupidly strong nose, so I can smell things that other people don't smell a lot of the time. So I'll smell things before other people do, if that makes any sense. So while nobody else in my household smelled it, I smelled it. I could smell it, but it definitely had a smell in the box. But this one, I didn't smell it at all. So usually you can. So let's glove up, be safe, because that's what you do. Curing time is very short, about 2 to 4 minutes under UV lamp. So the highest I have is 90 seconds, and I usually do 2 90 seconds on each side for this ghost. You guys might think I'm being overkill with this. You can say whatever you want, and you could be like, oh, you're doing too much. Look, I'm just trying to protect my lungs. I don't need any more issues. I don't. Okay? I just don't. And whatever you do, don't ever shake these, because that will create bubbles. I'm doing those two, like that. And then I'm going to do this here. I'm going to mix up some pigments. I have never liked using alcohol on resin. I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. I've never had any good results with it, so I'm not going to do that. But I've always used heat. I'm going to let this sit there and kind of see if I can get those bubbles to come up to the top on its own while I mix in this glitter in here. And then maybe I can get those bubbles to pop. So you can't ever do a lot, oops, like that. You can't ever do a whole lot of pigment with UV resin simply because you have to have the light to be able to go through it. So I'm only going to do a little bit of glitter so it still has the ability to have that light go through. So it's real thick. She's thick. She's real thick. Yeah, I do see that. So that's good. That it's kind of like you'll have like a little bit more control over it when you're working with it. So that part I like. So let's see how. Okay, we're gonna put that in and test that right there. And we'll come right back and see how it goes. So, whew, the on my face I probably do. So I went ahead and did this 3 times. I just took off my mask. Obviously, you just saw me do that. I did that because usually that's what I do with my Let's resin, and I wanted just to give it a good, just in case, make sure it is good and solid and cured. I went ahead and took it off because it was on its final round, and I don't really smell anything. There might be a slight smell in here. I'm a little stuffed up right now, but there might be a slight smell in here. It's not too bad. So that's good. Usually with the Let's resin, even when after I took off my my mask, there's a definite smell. Let's see if we can put any marks in it. Nope, no marks. Forget my lens is over here. No marks in it. That's awesome. So that's really, really good. It's definitely cured, so I'll test this with my gloves before I touch it, because I've been fooled before. Pull this out. Oh, it's not tacky, nothing. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Awesome. It's clear. Now there are some bubbles in it. I don't know if you can see or not. Hard to see. It's not wanting to really super focus, but there are some bubbles in it. But I mean, I already said that when, you know, I was letting it sit, trying to get the bubbles to rise, but not bad at all. Oh look, I missed in between the space there. That's my fault. I wasn't being super perfectionist with it. You can see those little bubbles there, but that, I mean, again, I was just trying to get it in there just to cure it. I wasn't... Did that cure? Oh, it did. Okay, there was just a little line in the mold, I guess. But really clear. Okay, now that I pulled it out, there's a little bit of that same smell as the Let's resin, but it's only when I pulled it out you can smell it. It'll probably go away over time. Really hard. It's not flimsy at all. So that's good. And it's real thin and cured. See any bubbles in that? That's awesome. It looks really good. Now, if I was like being super perfectionist with this, which I'm fixing to make something with this stuff in a minute. I'm just testing this stuff right now before I like super make something with it. Like, it has a nice finish and everything. I mean, I know, like, a good part of that is from the molds and stuff, too. I love that every time I stand up, it bleaches me out. But I know a good part of it's, like, the molds and stuff, too. But, like, it feels nice. It doesn't have, like, that lingering smell. It's only when you pull it out of the mold it does, but it goes away. But again, I have an extremely sensitive nose. So that's a big part of my problem. And these pieces, they're like that thick. I don't know how thick that is. So let's try making something. Everything I need. Hopefully this tape will work because I can't find mother tape. I want to test this out. I've had this forever. Brooch, not brooch thing. I think I got it from my grandmother. I'm pretty sure I got this from my grandmother. If not, maybe my mother. It's just a flat little thing. And I'm hoping I can make something pretty with it. It's broken in a few places. It's a very old piece of metal. They've got it in some like jewelry things that they had. And they gave it to me thinking I might be able to do something with resin with it. So now I'm finally using it. So here we are using this. So I'm going to gather my other things, my pigments. I'm still going to stick with the mica powders. I think I'm going to do just a couple colors, and I'm going to turn this off because I'm going to put a mask on. I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking because I'm putting a mask on, so I'm just going to, you'll just see me working here. I've never done this before. Oh, it turned out so pretty. I'll have to like file those edges down there, but look how pretty. Okay, I really like how that turned out. Look how pretty.
Okay, I'm really liking this stuff. It's so cool. That's just so cool. Like I said, yeah. Like, just really pretty. I'm gonna file this down. Anyway. I like how it turned out. Overall, I will... Okay, oh yeah, I need it. It's cured, so I can take the gloves off. Duh. So overall, I really love how this project turned out. I don't like that it like seeped underneath there, but once I get my pen on the back of there, I gotta find my backings, because when I picked up all my shop stuff and put it all away, a lot of that stuff got put away and I gotta go find it. So, you know, that's not what I initially thought I was gonna do with this, but that's just what my brain turned it into, as a pen. So overall, I really love how NicPro performed, the UV resin performed. It's not bad. I think if you can let it sit there and degas a little bit more and pick out the bubbles, or even put the heat on there and let it get rid of the bubbles and stuff like that, I think it'd be fine. I didn't do any of that today just because I was just doing the simple mix-ins and stuff like that. Like I talked about, I think overall it's a great UV resin, and I think it will probably become my go-to UV resin. So thanks NicPro for sending this to me, because this stuff is really good. NicPro, is it worth it? Yes, I really do believe it's definitely worth it. I don't have anything really negative to say about it so far. Just the bubbles. That's the only thing I think I could say negatively about it, you know. My Melody Susie lamp handled it very well. I did it with 3 90-second intervals. I hope it was the correct wattage. I did that just to make sure it was good and cured. I've had my issues with UV resin before, so that's why I'm very particular about UV resins. I'm really enjoying this. I will continue to use this. I will definitely recommend this to you guys. So go check it out. There will be a link in my description below for you guys to purchase from. Please do. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and become a Crafty Coven member. If you made it this far in the video, leave a heart down below, because, you know, that means you made it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and yeah, bye.